We don't have a Ghost Quarter here to just take the easy way out and kill a Tron land. So they have to have exactly Tower plus Ulamog plus hitting both of our Valcuts and then play Bridge. If they don't have Tower, I think they're just dead. Oh, they're restarting the game with Karn. Okay. Well, we're playing another game 1, guys. Alright, guys. I gotta record one more today just because I'm having too much fun. Which means I'm probably gonna lose this match because that's just how life is sometimes. But regardless, we are playing some Hive Mind and Amulet. And if you have no clue what's going on here, then check out match 1, where I cover in detail about this deck list and what the heck is going on. Yeah, I'm super pumped to just jump straight into the match here. So let's do it. Alright, let's hop into this match here. On the play against Nuclear Atom. Pretty decent. Let's Hive Mind kill this game. Come on. Hive Mind and Summoner's Pact. That's the plan. We have a hand with tons of untapped sources and a Grazer for early ramp and a Summoner's Pact. Playing against Gigantha. Oof. Probably Tron. I think our Ghost Quarter's on the sideboard, right? Ghost Quarter in the sideboard. Okay. Well, we'll keep this because if we draw 3-drop, we have a pretty good shot. We could potentially Hive Mind our opponent with this Summoner's Pact that we have in our hand. Yeah, let's lead on our unassailable turn 1 colored source for all of our needs. We can go ahead and get a bounce land out here as well to reset our Gemstone Mine just because we have Vesuva to copy it, so not worried about that. Of course, we see Tron land something go. At least it's not a map. Thank goodness. Amulet. That one is a very good one. Okay, so I think we're playing Garenbrig and Amulet. So, yeah, let's just do that. And then next turn we can play Vesuva copying Bounce Land and Titan. And see what happens after that. Swing with the Grazer for value. Take 0. See a green. See another Tron land. See a Sylvan Scrying. Okay. Well, we got a lot of work to do. We got a lot of work to do. We don't have a Ghost Quarter here to just take the easy way out and kill a Tron land. So, I guess we're playing a Titan, hasting and attacking with it, getting West, and then playing Vesuva copy Bounce Land after floating blue to pick up and transmute West. We also will have to pay for our Summoner's Pact, so this is kind of unfortunate. We could also just hope our opponent doesn't have turn 3 Karn. I don't think just playing a land and passing here is going to do us any favors, though. Like, that way we'd have to draw Hive Mind to be able to win off this Pact, so, I mean, we're just casting the Pact, I think. Getting a Titan and doing what we can. Maybe they don't have the turn 3 Karn. Maybe. If that's the case, then we probably just win easily. And here we'll pick up the real bounce land in case our opponent has some silly notions of getting rid of it somehow. We need bounce land access here. And we are going to haste an attack here. We'll get the Garrison and the Stronghold, of course. What else? We'll haste our guy. Pick up. We could even pick up the Vesuva. I guess we need green sources in play to pay for Pact, though, so it's probably right to pick up the Stronghold. And even further, just so that we can't possibly lose to our opponent Karn minusing on our bounce land, we're probably supposed to get West and Breeding Pool here. So that's what I'm going to do. Would have loved to be able to get Breeding Pool and Ghost Quarter, but alas, what can you do? Tron land. Karn. Okay, so they have it. And they minus. If this was a soccer type set, we'd be able to clock our opponent's Karn for 1. We even have to waste a mana here by tapping our Garrison. Very sad. We can actually Stronghold. No. We are 1 land drop short of being able to haste our Grazer and attack. Actually, we can Stronghold. Dang it. No, actually, I guess we should have tapped the West here. I was assuming that we would be transmuting this turn, but if we If we had left the garrison open, then we could play Stronghold, haste our Grazer, and attack for 2 at the Karn and put it down to 1. That definitely would have been the play. As is, I guess we just have to transmute and pass. Not the super most exciting, but we'll do it. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe being able to clock in with the Grazer would have been much better. We'll get the Pact. Do we play Grazer out for value anyways? I don't think so. It represents +1 mana with Amulet. Don't know what we can do with that +1 mana, but we'll find out. See what our opponent does with Karn. Minus on a land, minus on Amulet, just plus on us. We can kind of play around all of that anyways. Sphere, okay. So starting by cracking some spheres, maybe even casting stirrings here just to inform their decision with Karn before they make any choice with it, which is a good idea. Who knows, maybe their stirrings reveals that they have a Ulamog or an Ugin coming, and they can rely on those to wipe the board so they don't have to worry about us resolving a Titan, and then they just minus on the Amulet, hoping that we can't haste. I don't know, we'll see. Even if they minus on Amulet, we can still float the mana, activate Garenbrig, play Stronghold, play Titan, pack 4 and play Titan, Stronghold our Titan, kill Karn, so on and so forth. So, like, even if they plussed here or minus on Amulet and had a second threat or something, we could still haste a Titan here. So that's looking pretty good. If they leave Amulet in play, there is a chance that we can double strike and haste. Let me think about this. Because we have an extra green up for the breeding pool anyway, so we could put in Gemstone Mine, play Stronghold. Now, I guess we'd be 1 short. Play Map, that's fine. They crack Map, that's also fine. They're now down to a maximum of 5 mana to use to play threats or something else this turn, which is very good for us. Although if they just have Ulamog this upcoming turn, then, we still can't beat that, so... I don't know, maybe we can beat that. Star, okay. Karn GC. Well, interesting. We probably have to attack this, sadly, because they can minus for bridge. They might just minus for bridge right off. We'll see what they get here. They got bridge. Okay. How do we beat bridge? We can attack, put them down to 4, get TWest and a blue bounce land, pick up the TWest, transmute it, pact for... No, actually, I guess we would need... Oh, we don't have a bounce land in hand, which is quite annoying. I guess when we play our Titan, we get to search, and we don't have to search for these lands. So we can get Valakut TWest, attack, get Simic Growth Chamber and a bounce land, pick up the bounce land. We probably have plenty enough to be able to get Valakut triggers here, assuming our opponent doesn't just kill our Valakut. Okay, so start by playing out the Stronghold. I'm over here floating mana before I cast this Pact, so probably not the best move. We'll play Titan. And I think just clocking our opponent is going to be fine here. I guess... No, they can't even minus for Sundering Titan because that won't matter. So I guess Valakut... I suppose our opponent could have Ulamog to hit the Valakut and the Titan, so we might need to set up double Valakut here. They can only hit 1 of the 3 that we just talked about. I guess they don't need to hit the Titan if they're playing Bridge, but can they play Bridge and the Ulamog? Ugin doesn't matter. They have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So if they had exactly another tower in hand, they could play Bridge and Ulamog. But I don't think I want to play around that. So I think getting double Valakut and then on the attack getting TWest and blue bounce land is going to be good. This also plays around Ghost Quarter. I'm convinced. Leave Little Karn alone. He didn't do anything to us. I mean, he got a bridge, but that's cool. We'll get TWest and Blue Bounce Land. Pick up the TWest. This also means that if we draw a Hive Mind, we can just win that way. We could even play around a main board Dismember by playing out Grazer and putting Windswept Teeth into play right now. So that's what I'm going to do. Pass it back. So they have to have exactly Tower plus Ulamog plus hitting both of our Valcuts and then play Bridge. I don't know if there's anything relevant they could minus Karn for here. They could also play an O-Stone, I suppose, and hold up the O-Stone activation, but then we can force them to crack it when we go to combat with our Titan and then play our Dryad post-combat anyway, so that even doesn't really do anything. I'm not sure if our opponent has outs here other than just having the Urza's Tower in hand. And they even get to cycle Chromatic Star to start with, since it keeps them neutral on mana, so they could hit a tower off the top here. If they don't have tower, I think they're just dead. I guess they could minus Karn for an artifact that gives them hexproof, perhaps? And then play Bridge. Oh, they have the tower! Oh no! Ulamog? They have tower, Ulamog, and the Bridge. Okay, well, now we need to draw Hive Mind. Hive Mind. That's the card we want off the top. Hive Mind. What a ridiculous game this is. No, wait. Wait, we might be able to beat Bridge. Because we can transmute for our main board explosives and play it on 3 and blow it up. The problem is we can't get through the Ulamog. Ugh, what a strange game. Alright, let's just see what we draw and try to make a plan from there. We might need to transmute for explosives. Our opponent minuses Karn, okay. Coding, makes sense. Alright, let's not lose the game. Seems like a good start. Yeah, I think this is the best way to pay for it. We still have 3 up. Wait. Hold on. Actually, we can't tap this way because then we need to tap both of these to transmute, so we'd have to fetch Shock a Breeding Pool, which would probably not be the worst, but... Interesting. We can also blow up the bridge and attack with everything, and then garrison one of the Grazes to put our opponent to 2, or just to kill Karn, I suppose. Weird. I don't think that solves a whole lot. No, actually, I think that gives us lethal, unless they have a blocker. Or they actually can just blow up our stronghold so we can't do it again the turn after. So that doesn't do it either. So I think it's okay to tap the stronghold here. Alright, Hive Mind off the top is the easiest. Not a Hive Mind. Transmute for explosives. Play it on 3. Play Force, blow it up. Attack. Trigger gets... what? I'm gonna check our deck list and see what lands we could get that matter here. Sunhome, not super relevant. Bog, not relevant. Attacking with Titan doesn't really net us anything here. Interesting. We could always just wait on the TWest until we get the information from next turn. Also, our opponent... I guess that would deny our opponent from attacking. They wouldn't attack anyways, I don't think, but... Interesting. We could transmute for a bounce land, play it, and pick up the Vesuva, and play Vesuva copying Stronghold. I don't think that does anything either. Right, I think we're just playing our Gemstone Mine and passing. Gemstone Mine is the play here because it gives us the second blue to transmute if our opponent blows up our growth chamber. Even though we can fetch for a breeding pool anyways, so. No more Valcuts left in this entire deck, so we can't rely on Dryad. We actually need to get through for lethal damage here. That'll be difficult without access to an Amulet. We can still draw Hive Mind. Amulet lets us both double strike, potentially, and haste a Grazer, forcing them to block the Titan, and getting exactly 4 points through with a Grazer. I'm not sure if that's super possible. I guess because we have a second Gemstone Mine. Oh, all is dust. Okay. Hive Mind. Hive Mind. Hive Mind. Off the top. Come on, one time. Hive Mind. They're getting rid of the Stronghold. Wise move. Wormcoil. Hive Mind. Hive Mind. Hive Mind. Hive Mind. That's not Hive Mind. Deck that is not Hive Mind. Okay. I mean, we're still playing it out. We'll play another Gemstone Mine to keep blue mana in play. Just pass it back. We have tons of time to find Hive Mind if our opponent is just locked under their own ensnaring bridge, so that's fine. Getting rid of our Vesuva. Okay. That doesn't matter anymore either, to be honest. Another unattacking Wormcoil Engine. Okay. We'll just keep doing this until we draw Hive Mind. There's Pact of Negation. That's extremely useful right now. Yeah, let's play out the Heath, I suppose. We only have 3 Hive Minds in the deck, so it's not like we're that super likely to draw one, but still. Opponent can get rid of all the lands that they want, as long as we have 6 mana in play for Hive Mind. Doing pretty good. Unliberated, okay. Guess we could have countered that. I don't know if that would have been wise, though. Probably just pitching a Forest here to the Karn uptick, I'm assuming. Yep. Alright, Hive Mind again. Hive Mind again. Hive Mind. Not a Hive Mind. Maybe we should be going ahead and transmuting our TWest. I think we should. Only thing that makes sense here is just Summoner's Pact, so I guess maybe it's technically better to get Slaughter Pact so that our opponent... I know Slaughter Pact is only 1 colored pip, so if they left a Chromatic Star or a Sphere in play, then Slaughter Pact wouldn't be something we could use to win, so... Alright, let's exile the Bog. Our opponent will eventually restart the game with Karn, so... They could restart with a Forest and Bog in play if they want. They could even mine us on their own bridge, I suppose. Yeah, maybe should have Pact of Negation the Karn. Denied ourselves a lot of extra draw steps, potentially, so... Yep, kill the Growth Chamber, and do what you must. They minus... Oh, they uptick Karn, of course. Alright, Hive Mind, come on, Hive Mind. That's just what we want to draw. TWest. Is there a point in transmuting this? I guess so. We can transmute for explosives. Don't think that really does anything for us. I guess we transmute it anyway, so we have 1 less non-Hive Mind card. Or 1 less non-Hive Mind card in the deck. We'll get Slaughter's Pact for a good measure. Pass it back. All 3 packs in hand. How about that? Our opponent, if they wanted to restart the game with Karn, I'm pretty okay with that, actually. Kozilek, okay. We can yield to their cast trigger. Do we need to counter this? I think we cannot... We could fetch for a breeding pool, but This will... Trying to counter this incentivizes them to... I guess when they attack, they get to Annihilator 4, though. So, yeah, let's just Pact it. Ugin, okay. Still doesn't stop us from Hive Minding our opponent. 3 damage to us, you got it. Okay, they can kill our garrison, that's fine. I guess now if we draw Hive Mind exactly, we won't be able to cast it because we had to cast Pact. Yeah, that'll be kind of awkward. Oh, they're restarting the game with Karn, okay. Well, we're playing another game 1, guys. That's very interesting. I think we keep this hand. How often do you get to restart the game with Karn, huh? Our opponent gets a couple lands in play. They get to bog us. That's cool. That's cool. Well, this is the first Karn restart that I've ever seen on the channel, so there's that. Probably not winning this game, I guess. We'll see. Let's get this Grazer into play. Put in our TWest. Pass it back. Sunhome into Dryad being the plan. Our opponent has their second Tron land lined up. I think we're likely to lose this game. Sphere, okay. Maybe they don't have the third Tron land, who knows? Oh, there's the map. Okay, they have the... and the scrying. Okay, they definitely have the third Tron land. Well, I clicked it out, but I know that they're going to cast it this upcoming turn, so... Amulet. Okay, well, let's start here. We have to float a color, sadly. We'll have to deal with that. Play Mine. This time we don't have to float a color with the Mine ability. We can just float a green from the Dryad ability. I guess a Garanbrig lets us cast Titan, assuming our opponent doesn't interact with us at all. Which is probably not a safe assumption, but... Karn, okay. This new game is getting really old really quick. I like the first game better. And minus on Amulet. Okay, well, Garanbrig still does work here. Garanbrig. Zusa. That does not do work. Alright, let's float for some manas and play, I guess, another Dryad. Sure. Clock Karn, because heck yeah. Go. We'll pitch the Azusa and hope to top deck the Garanbrig yet again, I suppose. They map for a tower. Interesting. They are making us exile on Azusa. Sure. Kraken Sphere, going looking. I wonder if they have another threat already. They've got 6 cards in hand. One of them is a tower, to be fair. Which they played. Another cycle effect, you got it. Another Karn, okay. I wonder if they uptick on us. I wouldn't be super surprised. They do. Alright, well, nothing we're doing about that. Karn GC. That's also fine. We'll just kill that one. If we draw any land... No, I guess actually now we... Because of the sphere being a creature. Alright. Actually, no. I guess we don't concede just yet. swing at Karn with both these Dryads, and whichever one they don't block will double strike. Talking about the, why does that say red-faced menace? We're attacking ourselves. We are attacking ourselves. Moto's broke. Something wrong happened. In order to draw a card from this one, they have to actually sacrifice it, so they don't even get to draw a card from our attack here. Sad value noises from our opponent. And we will double strike this one. And pass it back. Not sure if there's a point to be playing this game still, to be honest, but... In the previous game, our opponent could have just minus Karn on their own ensnaring bridge, right? Unless I missed something crazy. They're minusing Karn now. What do they get? Thundering Titan. Alright, that's good enough for me. Okay, let's go to a real game now. That was a game that we were just playing for fun. Wasn't really an important one. We can Chalice on 1 against them, which actually is super good. They have spheres and stars and stirrings and stuff. So Chalice on 1 is quite potent. Reclamation Sage and Forces are obviously good. Swan Song doesn't counter anything relevant. Ghost Quarter we obviously need. Tracker not as much. We can trim the Slaughter Pact. We can trim the Bog. Zeus is pretty good. Hive Mind is obviously pretty good. Explosives can go. Cavern can go, I suppose. 1 Pact. 1 Grazer. And something else. I guess Chalice and... No, well, again, we're planning on playing Chalice on 1. Never mind. I keep thinking that we should trim the Chalices when we're bringing the Hive Minds, but that's only if we're planning on playing Chalice on 0, so don't need to worry about that. Maybe we trim 1 more Grazer. I don't hate that. I wonder if our opponent knows that we actually had an out in that game 1 that we were still playing. We'll be on the play. We have Hive Mind. We have Chalice as well. Chalice on 1, I don't know. It might be really hit or miss. It either is going to be very good against our... It's a little slow here, too. It's either going to be very good against our opponent or extremely irrelevant. I think this hand feels a lot like mulligan to me, actually. Not very fast. Yeah, let's just mulligan. There we go. We have a turn 1 Amulet, turn 2 Dryad, turn 3 Titan kind of hand. This is why we mulligan. And I guess we just put back the Garrison. Yep. That way we can't just accidentally lose to drawing Crumbling Vestige and not being able to haste our Titan, so seems like the plan. Lead on Fountain, so we don't have to expend a Gemstone Mine Precious counter. Our opponent mulligans to 4. Okay, they're doing their due diligence to find Tron. Hopefully they won't have an answer for our Dryad, though. We'll just go turn 1 Amulet, turn 2 Dryad, turn 3 Titan, and win. Tron land, map, sphere, okay. Alright, Growth Chamber. We'll yield to our amulets when we only have a 1 in play, and we obviously need to pick up the bounce land here. Dryad, Valcut, pass it back. Next turn, bounce land, Titan time. Probably just lethal too, right? Since we already have a Valcut in play. I think it's pretty... I guess our opponent could have Nature's Claim here. Wilt, okay. Another Titan. I guess we're just playing Gemstone Mine and passing. Many things allow us to play Titan this upcoming turn. Summoner's Pact lets us get Azusa. They have natural Tron. Okay. No threat, it seems. So we might be cool here. Right. Any of the things that lets us cast Titan this turn, please. Literally anything that lets us cast Titan. Grazer does it. Azusa does it. Summoner's Pact does it. Does Dryad? Dryad does not, actually. So Grazer, Azusa, Summoner's Pact, second Amulet. Yeah, I think those are the things. feel like that's a pretty decent chunk of cards, though. We did slide out a couple of Grazers. 2. We have 2 Grazers, 3 Summoners Pacts, and 2 Azusas that let us cast... Oh, and 3 Amulets that let us cast Titan here, so... Something good. Dryad. That is one of the ones that doesn't work. But I mean, I guess we'll play it. Obviously, you got to keep the bounce land in hand here. Dryad, go. Hopefully our opponent doesn't have anything important. Keep playing nothing, please. They map. Sanctum, probably. Oh, they got the forest. I thought that was... I thought that was revealed to something else. They got a forest. Okay. Blast Zone. Okay. Pop it. Okay. They are fighting extremely hard to stay alive here. They put Gigantha in hand as well. Okay. And these are the most tense matches against Tron I have ever played. Alright, well, we have to play out our bounce lands here, so... Not going to always yield, though. Not going to float the mana either. No need to do that. And we'll swing for value and pass it back. We can still cast Titan and get Valcut and Vesuva copying Valcut and just 18 our opponent straight off. Ancient Stirrings, okay. Let's see what they get here. Probably is time for them to have a threat, unfortunately. Amulet would still... Oh, they got a land. Okay. Well, even if they had a threat here, Amulet would still let us stay in the game by hasting our Titan and attacking for 8 and getting Ghost Quarter. Well, there's an Amulet. So now, we can... Wait. No, Amulet doesn't let us stay in the game because we need to be able to cast Titan exactly here, so... Our opponent's not holding up any mana, so I think we're just, Did it take the counters? It did not. Okay, good. I think we're just going straight for lethal. Our opponent could have Dismember. But, I don't care. I actually just don't care. Let's just try to kill them. Get to a game 3. Probably should have... Alright. Cool. I was gonna say probably should have attacked first, but... you know, it's fine, it's fine. That was also a very strange game. These are some of the strangest games. Do we still want Forces and Rexage? Rexage I'm fine with. Maybe Forces is a little bit much. I think maybe we can trim a Force and keep in 1 untapped source, perhaps. Or maybe just a Grazer. I think I'd rather have a Grazer over the actual untapped source itself, so we have a little bit more acceleration. I'm not super worried about having an answer to our opponent's artifacts. We're trying to Titan underneath their Tron plan, so... And this hand is not that fantastic. So we'll mulligan. And this is a triple Amulet hand. We still need to find a bounce land and a Titan for this hand to work out. Is it just ridiculous to mulligan this, though? Our opponent has mulligan to 5. I'm going to keep it. And I guess we just bottom the Mine? That or the Radiant Fountain. I guess the Radiant Fountain is the best bottom, just because we might need both of these green sources to cast our Titan. Our opponent mulligans to 4 again. 3? Dude, our opponent is taking this mulligan to Tron thing way more seriously than maybe they should. Mulliganing to 3 is pretty aggressive. Alright, we need to top deck Bounce Land and Titan. Turn 1 4 Stirrings. We love to see that opening. That is the best with 1 card in hand. Our opponent concedes. What in the world? We were drawing Chalice and Titan, so turn 1 Amulet, turn 2 second Amulet, Valcut into Chalice on 1 probably would have already been lethal right there, but eventually getting a Titan into play would have been good, so... Yeah, I think we were likely to win this game regardless. Can't draw the next card because MTGO won't let us. Well, in very chaotic fashion, we are 3-0, so... Hey, at least you guys got to watch 4 games instead of 3, right? And... what the heck is this deck list? I don't even know what to tell you. I will just see you guys for match 4. Wow. This is Red Face Menace. Signing off.